Well, good Monday morning to you. My name is Josh, and I get the absolute pleasure of serving as the online ministries director right here at Pekin First. And welcome to another Monday update. That's right. Monday morning is here again, and we are going to start this week off right? When our feet hit the floor, we are going to just be in a great mood. We are going to set the tone for this week, and it's a good tone. We're just going to thank God that we have another day in front of us, and today is a present. Today is a gift. Why do they call it a gift? Because it's the present, right? I messed that totally up, but that's okay. We're just going to keep going, and we are going to start this Monday off right. Little warm this weekend, right? Little warm, little rain. Today's not going to be any different. 87, got a 50% chance of showers. However, just know that, that changes hour by hour. It could be a bright sunny day by the time we get going here and no rain. So, but it does change hour by hour, but the prediction is for the next couple days, mid-80s and rain. All right, let's just see some of the things going on in and around Pekin First and the Pekin community. This week on the Pekin First podcast, it is called Losing Faith. And so Sean had a conference he had to go attend, and so it was me. And I got to talk about just God's love and the unconditional love that God gives us, no matter where we're at in our journey, whether it's bad relationships or addiction or anything like that. God still loves us, man. God loves you no matter what. And I relate it to the first time that you get to see your child when your child is born, or if you adopt a child, the first time you get to see that child. It's an unconditional love that you have for that child, or that sometimes it's a grandchild, sometimes it's a stepchild, sometimes the unconditional love you have for that child is nothing compared to the unconditional love that God has for you, right? So that is what I talked about on the Pekin First podcast. We also have a couple other podcasts besides this one. We also have the Sunday message. If you want to hear Sean's message, we cut the message down and we put it out on a podcast. It's called the Sunday message. You can just search for the Sunday message or the Pekin First Sunday message, and it will come up in any of the platforms for podcasts. We have something cool really going on, and I was talking to one of the leaders of this ministry, and it's the Rock, Socks, and Shoes, and she said, we just want to do great big things and help people. And that is an inspiring statement, right? It is in these times when the prices of everything is going up and it's harder and harder to afford things, we are going to try to give 42 kids new shoes and new socks to go back to school. So kids in need that just, you walk into school the first day and you want to have the cool shoes or new shoes, clean shoes. And some of these kids, some of these families can't afford to put new shoes on their children before they go back to school. So you got to wear the summer shoes back to school, right? No. We're going to help 42 families or 42 kids get new shoes and socks. So we need your help with that. We need to raise $2,500 to do this. We are just above $100, I believe. And so it's just the start of the campaign. So if you want to donate to Rock, Socks, and Shoes, go to thepekinfirst.org and just select Rock, Socks, and Shoes. If you want to send in a check, just make sure you put in the memo Rock, Socks, and Shoes. If you have any questions, contact info@pekinfirst.org. Geraldine will be happy to contact you and help you in whatever way you want to give. All right. Marigolds are in bloom starting now, right? Marigolds bloom here in August and September in Pekin. Why? Because we have the Pekin Marigold Festival. So marigold. We are here at the church. We have one of the closest parking lots to the Art in the Park for Marigold Festival. We have a hospitality crew. The hospitality crew here is awesome. They give rides and they help park people. This is all donation based. You can park here, no cost. Just if you can make a donation, that'd be great. If you can't, that's fine too. We just want you to feel welcome and be able to park here, walk across the street and go through Art in the Park. So we are in need of hospitality volunteers, just to hand out water and direct people and welcome people and just bless people that are here in the parking lot. So that is coming up. Now, the transportation ministry does a huge thing for the Marigold Festival. I am on the Marigold Festival committee, and this is a huge help, and that is they drive the bus through the park. So because the other parking lots besides Pekin First parking lot is so far away, we have to use a bus to bring people in, so they don't have to walk. I mean, it's a little less. It's probably about a quarter mile, half mile, just to get to the festival from some of the parking lots. So by the time you walk it, and so we only have so many lots that are so close. So we send Pekin First provides the bus that goes out to these parking lots and brings people in and drops them off at the bottom of the festival, basically right in the heart of the festival. So Pekin First provides that. We can use some drivers to help with that, and that would be fantastic. If you're interested in doing that, we need you to sign up pretty soon. So you can either sign up in the back of the sanctuary, or you can contact Geraldine here at the church. We got to run your driver's license and stuff like that, and make sure that you have a valid driver's license and whatnot. So contact Geraldine here at the church, info@pekinfirst.org, or just call the church office to help out. You do not have to be a member to do this. Just call Geraldine and she'll give you everything that you need to know. The hospitality tent we talked about. We need donations of water for the hospitality tent as well. So if you can pick up a case of water at Walmart or Menards or wherever you go, grocery store, Kroger, or Value Check, pick up a case of water and just drop it here at the church. And all you can do is slide it in the front door. You don't even have to talk to anybody if you don't want. Just drop off water, and that would be fantastic. So we can give that out and just bless people. Some of these festival weekends, and we just don't know with the current weather we're having. I'm just going to assume that it's going to be a little warm. So water helps as people are coming back from Art in the Park, or where we are is at the end of Art in the Park. So it takes a minute to get somewhere where there is Pepsi or water or anything like that. So just giving them a bottle of water to walk through the Art in the Park is awesome. All right, starting tonight is the Pekin First, as long as it doesn't rain, as long as we don't get rained out, the Pekin First softball team tournament. So we will start tournament play this Saturday at 6 p.m. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a good old time. That's a lot of softball in 2 days. So the Celebrate 200 logo has been chosen. So get on our website, go to Celebrate 200 tab, and you can see the new logo. Choir is still looking for people to sing. So if you've got the gift of music, or even if you don't, Scott and Julie are fantastic at fitting everybody in where their talent is. So I'm my talent on the other side of the board, right? I am good behind the board. So if you're interested in joining choir, contact Scott and Julie or the church office. Church directory photos. If you go to our website, there's a place for you to register for the church directory photos. Just click there. There's a set of instructions, and you can register to get your photo taken to be in the church directory. That is going to start in the second half of September. There's a couple dates there that we're going to get all our pictures taken and get an updated directory. So you should be able to see that. Things going on in the community. August 23rd, downtown is going to have Revel in Red. Now, Revel in Red, as we all know, has been through their downs lately, as far as they lost a band member, but the music goes on, and these guys are resilient and they sound fantastic. Let's go out and support Revel in Red downtown, August 23rd in the evening. It is part of the Pekin Chamber and the Pekin Downtown concert series downtown. It's a fantastic time, right? And Revel in Red always brings it. So let's go down and support Brian Carroll and his band. Brian is in our worship band. He is a part of our worship band. So let's go down and support him. This Monday Mindful Moment. Let's get to the Monday Mindful Moment. And this one is a tough one for me this week, only because, quite honestly, I haven't been looking for that moment. So this week, just the mindful moment is everybody being kind. It seems with the heat just people are going over and above to be kind. And I don't know what it is. Just I had some issues this week with I manage Bradley Properties, and so we had some properties with some problems, and everybody was super understanding. As long as we are willing to work with them, they're willing to work with us. That doesn't happen a lot, right? It just doesn't. It's one way or another. And this week just seems to be people were gracious, and we understand, and we moved quickly to correct problems or move people from properties where they didn't need to be. It was a fantastic week that way. So I just want today's mindful moment is, even with the heat that we had this week, people are gracious, and just, you got to see, if you look at Sean's message, or you listen to Sean's message about seeing the God in everyone, right? We're all a part of God, or we are made in the light of God. And just that message just resonated with me when he said it this week. From my past week, people were very gracious and just kind. And so I want to say thank you to those people. They're from Chicago. A lot of them are from Chicago, so they probably won't hear this, but I hope they catch it just by coincidence. And I just wanted to say thank you, because it made my week go way smoother. So, and it doesn't help that we got some great news this week as far as my career goes. So yeah, it's just been an all around great week, and this week will be even better. And I promise you that, because God blesses us all, right? We get up in the morning. That's a blessing. We are able to have transportation to where we're going. That's a blessing. If you see somebody that's struggling, just say hi, buy them a coffee, buy them a water, whatever it takes. Just be kind, right? We are all made in the light of God, and we should see each other that way. That's Sean's words, not mine, but it is 100% truth. All right, that is it for me today. I hope you have a fantastic week. And if you need a prayer, if you say, you know what, I've got some things on my heart and I just need somebody to pray for me, I encourage you to contact Sean or myself. Sean's email is speters@peakinfirst.org. You can email our prayer team at info@peakinfirst.org. Or if you would just like to have a conversation, or you just need somebody out of the box to pray for you, please podcast@peakinfirst.org, and I will be happy to pray for you or have a conversation with you if you need it. Any one of us, Sean, myself, or the prayer team, for sure. All right. Remember, God put us here to do great things. So let's go do great things.